Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... The Canes will put total leather and we'll get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Indiana's offense will get first crack at it here. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Racing down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Indiana! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get...
Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Hurricanes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bauman. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Daniels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And some room to work. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Canes headed quickly to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Beck. He's going to let it go. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had 0 problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, men.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Hoosiers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Beck. Finds his man down the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The play action fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third down play from the gun. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, how about this? It's the strong safety who spins down in the box all the time and usually plays run. You could tell, saw pass, diagnosed it, and went and got the quarterback on the ground.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. To the ground with the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Here's a hit.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Floats it out in space. On the move at the 30. Busts through behind his pad. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just feeds the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Connection to the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Wants to throw. It's back. Got a man. It's Johnson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the second quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Unloads quickly.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Red pass, it's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Hoosiers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Now up by 7 points here in the second. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Give to the running back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Trying to set up the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Indiana! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Tennessee.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This time he's got it.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bauman. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. The Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they? Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. Smacks it with the stiff arm. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Got it in the middle, it's Morris. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Caught over the middle, it's Morris. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be caked from 21 yards out. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Lyle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Canes want to move quickly.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air, it's Beck. Punts it out of the air. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Grab near the marker. It's Bauman. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Marion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got his man down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got out of trouble and throws. Gone close to the marker. It's Marion. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Bauman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air. It's Beck. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's back. That's caught. It's Fletcher. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Canes will punt this one away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Going to sling it on second down. And down he goes back at the 3.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to adjust the pattern. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running into the open space. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To throw, it's Mendoza. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the Hoosiers have enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Hoosiers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Hoosiers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Finds his man. It's Morris. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but That's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by just one over Tennessee. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Beck. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Marion. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, going up top. Makes the grab. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Canes headed quickly to the line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. And he'll be smacked to the ground. So now it's second and long. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Bauman. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end. Getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wow, fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
The Hoosiers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off play action on 1st down. It's caught downfield. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Bauman. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's back. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bauman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. It's
picked off, and that's number 10.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. A quick pass to the left.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Hemby. Inside the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
And, man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
Finding open areas. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but's able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? To the air, it's back. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they're going to send out the field goal unit and take the offense off the field. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Catch in the middle, it's Williams.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Back to pass, it's Beck. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Got it in the middle, it's Marion. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Lyle. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught over the middle, it's Daniels. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Pressure coming. Quarterback adapting. He's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB. If you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Trying to barge their way in. And he's dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got enough for the first down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. From the gun, running back gets the give. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's back. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Bauman. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Got to find a completion on this one. Looking left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.